Hey, this is Stylist John with another morning motivation. Thank you for tuning into my show HairGasm, where we talk about food, music, entertainment, romance, and health. I'm your host, Stylist John, and today's word is create a lane. What does create a lane mean? What does it mean to create your own avenue? I'm going to let you ponder for a moment. Have you ever heard somebody say, stay in your own lane? I'm pretty sure you've heard that phrase a lot, where let's say you're doing something and there's someone that says, stay in your lane. Everybody has a lane or direction that they're traveling in. And everybody has things that they're doing towards a certain goal. And the word create is a verb, it's an action word, which means to invest with a new form of, to produce or bring about a course of action or behavior, to produce through imaginative skill. So to create a lane is to use your own imagination with your own skill set to produce something. And so to create a lane means to use your imagination to create something into this world that we live in right now. And I speak life to everyone that's watching this video that you are a creator. We was made by a creator, and so if we're made in his or her image and likeness, that means that we have the same skill sets that they do to create. And in order to create, you cannot be afraid to create. So I speak against your fears. I speak against the barriers that your mind has told you, or you cannot do something, or someone has spoke something negative in your life. I speak against that right now, and I speak peace, and I speak an openness of mind to create. So those of you all that may have musician blocks or painting blocks or creative blocks, I speak against the creative blocks right now, that you should be able to create right now, from this day forward. The love and passion that you have on the inside of you to create have gotten tampered with by setbacks, failures, negative things that may have happened, but I speak a renewal past those hurdles and barriers, where your love and your passion is connected to your skill set and what you love to do. I love music. Years ago, I've had some situations where I lost everything, from a relationship, from bad contracts, and I pushed my music to the side for a moment because it hurt, because it was something I loved doing every day, like literally day in, day out. I used to spend 10 to 12 hours a day in the studio just making beats and creating sounds and mixing. And when you go through something like where you have like a bad contract, or you have a friend that, or someone you consider a friend that asks you for a whole lot of help, and you help them out, and then, you know, you give them beats and recording time for free and all type of stuff, and then they turn around and don't pay you what they said they was going to pay you, and turn a blind eye to whatever it is that they said they was going to do. That'll make you angry. You have to go through a process of forgiving folks that did you wrong, so you can move forward in life. Because negative energy, negative charged energy will cause you to be stagnated. So by holding grudges against someone, all it does is keep you stagnant. So I speak life in the areas where you were stagnant. I speak life to the areas where you were negative. And I speak positivity to your life right now, where your life will take off like a rocket. Okay? The first thing you have to do is create your own lane. And how do you create your own lane? First, look at your gift of skill sets that you have. There's probably 5 strong ones. And then there's another 5 that assist those strong skill sets you have, that make you have 10 skill sets. For instance, my 5 skill sets will be hairstyling, audio engineering, making music videos, doing photography, taking pictures, and communication. These are my 5 strongest skill sets. The other 5 skill sets that coincide with that would be sales, marketing, creating graphics, being able to do door-to-door sales, and business sales. All 5 of these skill sets add on to these 5 skill sets. And these are skill sets that I've always had ever since I was, pretty young and kind of growing into myself. So what does it mean to create a lane? It means to have an imagination. Your mind thinks of so many ideas. And so when you have the ideas you have to write them down. So on my wall, I have a huge wall that's 10 feet with ideas that I write down every day. And I draw a circle around the idea and I link it to other things that I'm doing. So I'm constantly busy working on stuff. If I was to show you my wall, it wouldn't make any sense to you. But it makes perfect sense to me because it's how my brain thinks. So the mind is a very interesting thing. When you begin to think about everything that you can do, your mind begins to solve problems. But if your mind says you can't do something, you stop trying to solve the problem and you give up. Ever since I was a child, my mother would always tell me, I never want to hear you say the word I can't. From the time I was probably 1 or 2 years old, I remember her saying that. I remember going swimming, and the first time that I was going swimming, I was afraid to swim. Now I love the water, but I was afraid to swim because I was scared I was going to drown. My mama looked me in the face. She grabbed me by the chin and looked me up in my face and said, don't never be afraid. And she said, don't never be afraid to try. She said, what's a failure but a try? And I was like, but mama, I think I'm going to drown. And she was like, I'm not going to let you drown. And she put the little water things on my arm at 2 years old. She put the little water things on my arm, what they call the little things you blow up and you slide them on your arms. And she said, come on, let's go in the water. We went into the little small end of the pool, and she taught me how to kick my feet. Hold on to the edge and kick my feet. And I used to kick my feet like this until I made a whole lot of splash. Every time we got into the pool, that's the first thing I did. And then she showed me how to put my face in the water and do the front crawl. And my fear started to go away because I began to respect water. So, with that being said, my thought process went from I can't and seeing the worst possible situation that can happen to saying I can and respecting the element that I was in. So in order for you to first be successful, you have to tell yourself, yes, I can draw. Yes, I can write music. Yes, I can be a musician. Yes, I can be whatever it is you want to be. Yes, I can be a comedian. Yes, I can be a hairstylist. Yes, I can be an instructor. Yes, I can be whatever it is that you try, a chef. Yes, I can be that. Yes, I can be in the NFL. Yes, I can be in the NBA. Yes, I can be a minister. Yes, I can be a pastor. Yes, I can be a bishop. Yes, I can be, I'm speaking life to you right now. Yes, I can. Yes, I can is a powerful thing. It's like saying I am. When you say that I am something, that means that you're putting the God's stamp of approval on it, because when he said I am that I am, when you say that I am something, that means you are solidifying that within your body, that you hold the skill set and responsibility of being what you say. And you do. So once you say the words, yes, I can, your mind begins to open up and your mind begins to look at new ways of doing things, new ways of achieving things, new ways of looking to solve problems. And if you continue at it, without failing, you will solve the problem that your mind is thinking about over a period of time. So I want to encourage you to create your own lane. As a matter of fact, For those of you all that's watching this video, I'm aware that St. Louis does not have a football team. And I believe the people in this city, the brothers, I'm talking specifically to the brothers and the sisters in this city, if you're watching this video, we all should put our money towards an NFL team. We should have our own NFL team in St. Louis since the Rams left. We should all put our money together, whether it's 50 cents, whether it's 25 cents, whether it's $1, whether it's $10, or if you a baller, whether you dropping down 10 grand. We all should come together and put our money together and create our own St. Louis football team. We should create our own St. Louis NBA team. If they don't want us to have one here, we can create our own. If the one that we had here was bought and sold by somebody else out of state, we have enough money here where we can put our own money together. The money you spend on a beer, the money you spend on some leggings, the money you spend on some Jordans, we all can come together, put our money together, and buy an NFL franchise and put it here in St. Louis. You know what we can do with that money? We can build up our own neighborhood. We can build up some shelters for our people here. We can build up different types of community centers that'll keep the youth occupied. You know what else we can do? We can change our whole economic status in St. Louis. We can draft our own high school players straight out of high school and put them on the NFL team so they can make some money to take care of their family. We can draft our own high school players or college players straight out of high school and college and draft them into our own NBA team in St. Louis. We can change this city. I believe that we can do it. I'm not afraid to try, and you shouldn't be either. I think we should take some money. The money you would spend on a cigarello, the money that you would spend on buying a gallon of milk, the money that you would spend on buying a beer, the money you would spend on buying some air freshener for your car. Take the money that you will not miss and apply it towards an NFL team or an NBA team. And watch what we do together. We can create our own logo for the team. We can create our own look for the jersey. I know a lot of creative designers. You know, if we all come together as one, we can do it. And I believe we can. I strongly believe that we can. And can you think if we came up with our own NBA team and our own NFL team and we went out and we bought the Dome, how many concerts we can have? If we moved as one unit and we bought our own stadium, how much revenue that is? We can fix up the whole north side of St. Louis. We can fix up the whole west side of St. Louis. We can fix up East St. Louis. We don't have to be poor. Aren't you tired of being poor? We are wealthy. Do you know why we are wealthy? Because our buying power and our dollar that we have collectively as the masses of people in this city means something. The reason why they market on the television and they market and they study us is because they want our money. But if we are conscious of how they're marketing, we can take our money and we can apply it to where we find it valuable, to where our daughters and our sons from years and beyond can benefit from it. If we own our own NFL and NBA team and we have stock in our own NFL and NBA team, don't you know how much money that is over a long period of time that we'll be receiving? That's generational wealth. That's long-term money. I believe that we can do it. And I say, yes, we can. and I'm willing to put my money towards it, who else is with me? If you with me, subscribe to my YouTube channel at Stylist John. Email me at stylistjohnmua@gmail.com. Or you can call my phone at 314-359-5499. Contact me. I'm your host. Thank you for tuning in to HairGasm, where we talk about food, music, entertainment, romance, and health. I love you. I wish you great success. If you need someone to talk to, your elementary school students, your middle school students, your high school students, or college age students, to encourage them, I'm open to encourage them. If you need someone to talk to, you are a DJO or a correctional officer, and you need some youth to be encouraged, I'm open to speak with them. I love working with at-risk youth. You have some young men or young ladies that need their hairstyle to cut, I'm open to work with you. If you are a part of a group home, or you are a part of a youth organization, and the youth that are a part of your organization or a part of your group home need their hair cut or styled, contact me. I will work with you. I will help cut and style their hair weekly. I love the community. I would love to be more of a positive voice and force in this community, because I see some areas that need to be changed for the better, and I'm willing to put forth the work into doing so. Please contact me. I'm serious. This is Stylist John. Thank you for tuning in. I love you. I wish you much success, and create your own lane. Use the ideas and imagination that you have inside of your mind to create income, to create generational wealth, and do not be afraid to pursue it with all your might, with all of your energy, with all of your fiber of your being on the inside of you. Pursue it, and watch God bless your hands when you pursue it. I love you.